On June 4th, 2024, an officer observed a vehicle driving without exceeding the speed limit. However, the officer noticed the female driver was not wearing a seatbelt. Following this observation, the officer observed the vehicle and signaled the driver to stop several times.
Hey, stay in the car.
Can I help you?
Stay in the car.
Can I help you?
No, stay in the car.
Can you take your glasses off so I can see your eyes?
Stay in the car.
I'm sorry, why are you...
Because
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to stay here. Now you're being arrested for... No.
Wait, what am I being arrested for?
Failure to stop.
Wait, I'm stopped, so
No.
what would I do?
Stop. Stay right here.
Wait, please don't put handcuffs
Stay
on me because
right
I haven't...
here.
I will, but please do not put handcuffs on me.
No, you are going to be handcuffed. Stop.
I haven't done anything to endanger
Stop.
anybody, so...
You stop.
Are you hearing yourself?
Are you hearing yourself? Stop resisting.
What am I resisting? Please don't put handcuffs on me.
You're
because
going to make
I
it
haven't
worse.
put anybody in
You are
danger.
going to make it worse.
What am I doing?
You're being arrested. Now you're resisting.
What am I being arrested
Stop.
for? You can't take away my human rights.
Yep.
Freedom. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
The female driver, however, failed to comply and continued driving, ignoring the officer's repeated commands to pull over. Eventually, the officer managed to pull the vehicle over and initiated a traffic stop.
I
101 Central, send me another unit.
hope you have a body cam. Like,
I do.
Are you kidding me?
Roll over.
Why are you using this kind of force on me? What am I
If you don't
doing?
stop.
I have a child in the car.
Yeah, I know, and you're being dumb.
Can you please let me call somebody so that she can have somebody to be with? My ex-husband is at
101
Walmart.
Central, you going to send me another unit?
Can you please let me call my ex?
Put your right hand behind your back.
Please let me call my ex so that the baby doesn't have to watch this.
Put your hand behind your back. You're going to get tasered if you don't stop.
Will you call him?
I will when you're done. Put your hand behind your back.
It's area code. Please call him before you do anything else so that he can be safe. Okay?
I got one in custody, Central.
Can you please call? It's 805.
Why did you do all this?
I don't know why you're doing this. I was trying to talk to you like human to human. And then you're acting like I'm some kind of dangerous person.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
What's your name?
What? My name is Julie, and why are you doing this?
Why did you do it?
Why did you do this?
You didn't stop when the cops are behind you.
You don't... I know, but what's going on? What have I done?
You didn't have your seatbelt on. That's the whole premise for the stop.
But you're violating my...
Why do you keep turning around?
Why can't I look at you?
Because I don't want you to turn around. Stop.
The officer approached the vehicle and asked the driver to step out and stand on the road. During this interaction, the officer questioned her about her failure to comply with the stop commands and the reasons for violating traffic rules and engaging in such erratic behavior.
I thought we were talking.
Okay, we're not talking right now. I'm done talking.
I'm
Stop.
a human, and so are you.
Okay, stop.
Are you afraid of me?
No, I'm not afraid of you. You've been non-compliant from the get-go.
Non-compliant? What? You're not... Non-compliant to what? To you violating my human right to live? Like what? I don't get it. I didn't have my seatbelt, and then you're gonna mess up my day? I have people waiting on me? Ow, that hurts. What? Here they are. The cops here.
You just passed me.
Did you call my ex so that he can... There's a baby in the car.
I know.
Please.
We'll deal with that in just a second.
No, please do not put me in there until I know she's safe.
She's gonna
You wonder why I'm acting this way when there's a child with me?
She's gonna be completely safe. Hey, secure her in the car.
Can you guys please make... I need to hear that you're calling me. It's a child. People let me make sure that the child is okay.
All right, the child is
That's all I
fine.
want.
Have a seat.
Instead of cooperating, the female began arguing with the officer, questioning the investigation's legitimacy and creating a disruptive atmosphere. Her uncooperative attitude made it challenging for the officer to proceed calmly.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Where do you live?
I live in California.
In California?
I was visiting.
Who do you live here with? Is grandma here or
No.
mom, dad, anybody?
No, I was visiting with her.
An aunt? Do you have any family here?
That's my aunt.
That's your aunt?
Yeah.
All right. Who's your mom or dad? Do they live here?
I have my uncle.
Your uncle? Is that her husband?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay? You just a little scared? Let me get her phone.
Realizing the situation escalated, the officer decided to arrest the female for her actions. During the arrest, the female resisted, screaming and yelling, which further complicated the process. The officer repeatedly instructed her to calm down, but her behavior remained erratic and unmanageable. After successfully arresting her, the officer placed her in the patrol vehicle.
Hey, don't!
Okay, can I give you my ex-husband's number to call? Thank you.
What's the code?
Go to my calls. I think it's probably the last one, Chris.
Why did you not stop?
Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal?
Because you didn't stop for the sheriff's office.
Why should I stop when I haven't done something wrong?
Okay,
I'm busy in my life.
Okay, when there's red and blue lights behind
Can we
you...
just call Chris and then we'll talk? Let's call Chris so that I
Okay.
can make sure Kelly's okay.
Hey, this is Sergeant Musgrove of the sheriff's office. How are you?
Chris.
Good. Hey, I'm here with your ex, apparently. Put your foot in there. Put your foot in the car.
Can you listen, please?
Can you put the foot in the car?
Can you listen,
No, you...
please?
All right.
Following the arrest, the officer returned to the vehicle she had been driving and discovered a male passenger and a child inside. Upon questioning, the officer learned that the child belonged to the female driver. The officer gathered details about the incident from the male passenger to better understand the context.
So is this your ex?
Yeah.
All right. So I tried to stop her on McCall, and by the day's end, she refused to stop. She just continued driving along, refusing to stop, gets out of the car. She ends up getting arrested, but she's got a young child in the car. Is that your niece?
Yeah.
Like your blood niece, or?
No, it's her sister, daughter.
All right. Where are you, if you don't mind me asking, sir?
I am almost back to my house, South Road.
Is there any way you can meet me at East 4th and...
So, what's going on?
She's being arrested for failure to stop and resisting arrest. I don't know why she wouldn't stop. Does she have a valid license? She's suspended? What's her deal?
No.
She doesn't have a license?
Yep, you should have a license.
Okay. So I'm on Hickory and East 4th. It's right off of Pine. If you take Pine Street, go towards Sarasota County, make a right on 3rd Street, and a left on Hickory.
I'll turn around. I'll be down there in just a minute.
Alright, we'll be here.
Okay.
Alright, thanks. Bye.
To ensure the child's safety, the officer arranged for the child to be handed over to his uncle, providing him with temporary custody. After confirming that the child was safely transferred, the officer completed the questioning of the male passenger, documenting all relevant information.
I got your uncle coming, okay?
Okay.
Chris? Uncle Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a football before? You have? Have you ever looked inside them? Yeah? I'm trying to give you some fun here. What's your grandma?
Hey, ask her what her name is. No, her mom, her aunt.
Kelly?
Kelly?
Pretty sure she's the RO. They ran your tag.
Dude, there's really no reason for her not to stop.
Yeah, is this medical too?
It says to...
Yeah, and it has her name on it too.
Returning to the patrol vehicle, the officer attempted to question the female driver further. However, she remained uncooperative, continuing to argue and providing conflicting accounts of the events.
She's got to be hot.
This feels kind of heavy to be just that. Feel that? 29 cents with even on the RO.
All right, sweetheart. Your uncle's coming to get you.
Okay.
You're from California, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been here for?
In California?
No, here.
Only like, I came here on Friday.
Did your aunt say why she wasn't stopping for the cops?
She said she didn't have the right, and I don't know why she doesn't listen.
She just didn't want to listen?
Yeah, she's kind of been saying that way, but she's not, like...
She's not bad,
Yeah.
but she just didn't want to listen, huh?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to stop or no?
In the car, I was like, why aren't you going to stop?
What'd
she
say?
said, well, I don't have the right. They don't have the rights to change my plans.
Okay.
Her behavior appeared to be an attempt to deflect responsibility and avoid facing charges. Staying focused on the duty at hand, the officer disregarded her disruptive arguments and prepared to proceed with the necessary legal measures.
All right, Julie.
Yes.
My name is Sergeant Musgrove, so I'm with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I was stopping you is for two reasons. One is you did not have a seatbelt on. Two is your registration is expired. All right? When the police turn on their lights and sirens behind you, you're required to stop by law.
By law.
Yes. Okay? And you failed to do so.
Right.
You clearly saw me behind you.
Yes.
I saw you even look over to your left at me
Yes.
and completely disobey stopping me. And you even told your niece that you just didn't want to stop, that the cops can't make you stop.
Well, it's true because
No, it's not true.
if you think about, listen, this is my line of thinking if you really want to know why. First of all, I know my registration is out, and I also know that a lot of other things why I couldn't stop, and that you guys are cops and you're going to obey the law to the T, whether or not it violates another person's rights. So I know all that, and I was trying to decide what do I do here because, you know, I'm about to take a trip and I don't know where I'm going to re-register my car, and I just don't know what kind of a person you are. And so the truth is that my heart's conviction, human being to human being, is that just because somebody tells you you have power over my body doesn't mean that you do. Okay, so I have that, and then I have life, and I have a child, and so, of course, in the moment, I'm trying to assess what is the right move here, and I didn't pull over. I think that you went overboard, but I understand why. I understand why you do what you need to do. This is your job, and this is what you committed to doing.
Do you know if you would have stopped?
The decision was made to transport the female to the police station for further investigation and processing. Upon arrival, the officers began documenting the incident, gathering all necessary details to ensure the case was handled thoroughly. The female's behavior remained unchanged, with her resistance and argumentative nature persisting throughout the process.
You would have just gotten a ticket
I probably could have chatted my way out of it, but I didn't.
You would have gotten a ticket for a seatbelt and a warning for an expired tag, probably.
Well,
at most.
Right.
But you chose otherwise. And
well,
for every action, there's a reaction, just so you know. So today you're going to go to jail for failure to stop.
I stopped.
No, you didn't stop when
I
you were told.
actually stopped willingly.
Okay.
So how is that a thing?
You stopped more than a mile away.
But I still stopped in a very safe neighborhood.
And you told your niece that you didn't feel like stopping.
Well, because I didn't, and that is a true statement, but I did stop.
Okay.
And we can express our feelings without getting punished for it, right?
Well, you're going to jail today on a felony for failure to stop. Okay? And you'll get
and you feel good about that, human to human?
No, I don't, but
you're making the choice.
You made the choice.
And you are too.
Okay.
Because human to human, you understand God's law.
I uphold the law of the state of Florida.
Okay, but
and
why?
I'm sworn to uphold the laws of the state of Florida.
Do you believe it's a violation of human rights to give somebody a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt?
So you elect state legislators in the state of Florida, right?
No.
You don't?
No, because I actually...
Well, you live in the state of Florida, right?
I do.
Okay, so the state legislators are who make the laws. Right?
I understand
don't make
human
the laws.
I understand that. Okay. I understand. But there's going to come a time soon where we say, We're not going to just let other people tell us what it is to be human and live.
Okay.
And that we have to keep playing these games that get us locked up in jail. If I was a danger to society...
Unfortunately, in the state of Florida, that will probably not happen.
Right.
So.
Well, I think eventually it could. I'm just living in hope, and I'll deal with what you want to dish out to me, because you are choosing also. You see what kind of a person I am. You understand my line of thinking.
You made your choice. I didn't make your choice.
I did make my choice.
All right.
So where's Chris?
He's coming.
And yet we're not leaving till he's here?
No, absolutely not.
Later, the female was brought before the court to face charges. These included traffic violations, such as driving without a seatbelt, resisting an officer, disorderly conduct, and failing to stop when directed by law enforcement.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna open this real quick. Have your purchase on.
This one's signature.
Yeah, it's a sign above it. Alright, you just give me my cuffs back later.
Yeah. Might come back.
As soon as you're done getting here.
Listen. You have anything tucked in your bra or in your pants? Because, listen, okay? Because if they find it at the jail,
I don't have any.
just listen to me, okay? It's a felony charge.
Yeah.
Okay? It'll be a completely separate charge that you will get charged with.
I hear you, but I don't have any.
I don't even care if you have a valid license. I do
Yeah.
not care about that. Okay?
Thank you.
Do you have anything tucked
Like what?
in your bra?
I don't have a bra on,
Okay.
and I don't know what it would be, but I guess I'm not a criminal. I don't even know what you're referring
listen,
to.
I have to ask.
Okay.
Okay? Like, even as simple as like a marijuana pipe, if you
No.
have that.
Her actions during the incident, from violating traffic laws to disruptive behavior during and after the traffic stop, led to serious legal consequences. The charges reflected the severity of her conduct and the risks posed by her actions to herself and others on the road.
All right,
No.
it's introduction.
Okay.
All right, I'm just trying to make sure that
Thank
you
you.
don't have any of that stuff on you, because something I can smash out here, all right, and we can take care of, I can't take care of in there.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
And I haven't smoked for hours
I got
and
you.
hours, so
Which is
I
fine.
should be all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Will you scoot over this way for me? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put your cuffs behind you.
I can do it.
And you can, okay.
Got it.
All right, I'm going to put your seatbelt on too, okay?
Oh, that's just uncomfortable, but all right. Guess that's why they make the armhole. Okay, that isn't that bad.
That is why they make the armholes.
Jesus looked right at them when they were stabbing, and he said, "Through tears, forgive them. They don't know what they do." People don't know why they violate other people's human rights.
I got you.
But we are living in this world,
That we are.
and I accept that everything happens as it's meant to happen, even our choices that don't make sense to other people.
Piece of shit. Alright.
You going?
We are, yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on our future videos, click on the notification bell icon after subscribing. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.